People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is some questions and updates about an incident in which 21 guns, 3 machine gun, 3 rifle and 18 other handguns and in excess of 2,000 rounds assorted ammunitions were found at Queen's Warehouse, that is in Kingston. Now people, when that incident occurred, the Popo gave out some information and they said that a person had come to the place the day before and they had inquired. However, they did not pick up the package. So I am wondering if they had CCTV video footage of that person or just based on the receiver's name, they put out a person of interest. Now that person of interest is JD and Alicia Edwards. She is from Portmore, the address that she gave or the address that they have. Now they said that she's a person of interest and she should have contacted the Popo no later than 12 midday yesterday. The Popo then in a news article said that they made contact and they were supposed to have some sorts of meeting. She was supposed to turn in herself. However, at that time of that information, it was not done. Now when we think about stuff like this and we see what has been going on, we have to give credit where credit is due, because we see the Popo, the customs, they've been making a lot of seizures at the seaport, airport, and stuff like that. So therefore, give credit where credit is due. However, a lot of their strategy is questionable. A lot of the things that they do is very mind-boggling, especially as law enforcement people. They are not following their own protocols. They are not using the blueprints in which work. Now people, like me say, there was a couple of incidents back to back in Montego Bay. The last one, I think they had 2 receivers that were persons of interest. Those persons were arrested. However, in the latest case in Kingston and one of the cases, our case in Montego Bay, we saw that they got the packages, they seized the guns, I think 20 and 40 magazine, a whole bunch of assorted rounds. However, there was no person held. Kingston, person of interest. However, nobody is in custody of the Popo for those very serious artillery. So, I am wondering, why would the Popo put out this lady's name if they were going by the blueprint that is followed by most police organizations reputable all over the world, meaning Scotland Yard, KGB, the FBI. In a case where them find illegal stuff, in this case tools, wouldn't we hope or wouldn't we have thought that they would have did some sorts of sting operation, meaning that them keep the package with the tools under surveillance, see who is inquiring about it, meaning the people that are in the inside, meaning the customs officer, the receiver, contact your overseas link, meaning people in America, and see if they can do some sort of follow-up, meaning that trace back the persons or person that drop off this package, and then watch the package in Kingston. As soon as that person picks it up, then you swoop down and you arrest that person. You have a tight case. However, when you take this person and you put that person's name out there, not only are you jeopardizing your case, not only are you willing to give up or forfeit that case, that sting, this person is now not only a person of interest to the Popo, but they are now a person of interest to to the people that send the package and their affiliates. So therefore what you do, you are jeopardizing the life of that person. And even though you told that person to come in, I don't know if you're using reverse psychology, meaning that if you think that this person fear for her life and she knows that the people might take her out, she has no choice but to turn over herself or turn in herself to the pawpaw. So you're hoping that strategy can work. However, with reverse psychology, it can also reverse, meaning that it can backfire. And this girl now becomes frightened, and the people at Senate, who are very manipulative, can contact her and say, listen, them people are look for you now, so therefore, make we put you up, make we hide you. And remember, we promise you X amount of dollars. We're going to up it. We're going to give you, instead of giving you 200,000 for clear them, we are going to give you $1 million. Then next thing you know, these people have her in their custody and then them take her out. There goes the case. Hopefully, the US partners can find the shipper. However, in Jamaica, that case goes cold. If this is the person of interest or if this is the receiver. Some just say, you have to be mindful with exactly what you do. Think out of the box. Don't just think one way and feel say, yes, if we put pressure upon this lady, then she's going to bend, she's going to run into the pawpaw station. Because people like me say, based on their information, the lady made contact with them. However, people like them say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So therefore, promise is a comfort to a fool. Now, people, I also say that this bird in the bush bird in hand is worth two in the bush also works as it pertains to the pawpaw. What are they thinking? Are they thinking that, listen, alright, we hold on upon them 21 tool, 3 rifle, 18 handgun. We have this in our possession. If we are to do some sorts of sting operation, what else? What if there's some sort of mold in the JCF at customs that is tipping people off? Because people, I don't understand the strategy. I don't understand why they would not do some sorts of sting operation. Because if you have somebody and you have names, you have a shipper and you have a couple of receivers, why don't you try some sorts of sting operation? After all, that is what Scotland Yard would do. That is what the KGB would have done. That is what the FBI, drug enforcement, that is a strategy that they've used on most occasions. So if something works, why wouldn't you try a proven formula? Why would you try something else? Now, people, like me say, I don't know the details of these cases. I don't know the underlying story. I don't know if there is a link with overseas and those overseas people are watching these people and the pawpaw have more information than they're divulging. I really don't know. However, what I do know, what I see is very strange. Now, people, the next thing is that we see that the crime strategies that have been used in Jamaica have been an epic failure. So is this now that the pawpaw is getting some sorts of success? Because people, if there's one thing that we know about a loser, them lose so much as soon as them win or start winning. They don't know how to be modest. They don't know how to calm down. So therefore, them start hype up themselves. So we have to ask the question, is this some sort of show and tell, show and prove strategy that is being implemented by the JCF? If we say yes, we're having success right now. So therefore they are grandstanding. Because people, history and regular police strategy has proven that a sting operation is the best way to go if you want all the players. Because when you catch a little man or the little woman that is just being paid, that is just being used, you're not going to solve the case because these people are not going to stop. One thing we know about these criminal elements in Jamaica, them love BLOOD, them love war, them love be the big man, them love feel as if them can buck the system, meaning that beat the system. They're always willing to try the system. So therefore, if you give them one chance, they are going to take it. If you give them a million chance, they are going to take it. Until you eliminate or take away the head of that snake, the big fish, the little sprat them. When you catch a little sprat them, you're not really putting a damper. You might take off 21 tools off of Jamaica, off the roads of Jamaica. However, people, truth be told, most of these persons that are sending these tools overseas, they are in big business, meaning that them are either some top scammer, them are either some top drugs dealer, them are either some top drugs thief, meaning that them are take people stuff. It is all profit, profit, profit. So therefore, when them go out and them get some sort of CRACK head for sell them all sorts of stolen good black market stuff, them a pay maybe $200-300 for one of them tall up, and maybe all $100 for one of them handgun. So therefore, I know a whole heap of money that is nothing to them. So therefore, they can do it over and over and over again. So therefore, if them send through 5 and 1 get taken away, them not care. They know that there's a lapse in our customs. They know that the borders of Jamaica are porous. So therefore, them will just try and try and try again until them succeed. So therefore, even if you see the customs and JCF getting a couple of hits, just imagine the amount that has already entered the shores of Jamaica. People, a whole lot. Because like me say, this is big business. These people are in the business of making money. These people don't care. They have zero conscience, zero hearts. No sorts of BLOOD na run through them vein. Unless it is their family. They care zero about the people of Jamaica. They care zero about Jamaica. It is all about gangsterism. It is all about money. Point blank and period. So therefore, the people that are supposed to serve and protect, if you are not eliminating the whole 9 yards, you are not doing anything. You are just causing trouble and giving people to come back once again and basically try the same thing. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.